I told you to click on this video, didn't I? Alright, so we're going to talk about how to reach out to people on LinkedIn after they accepted us into our network, okay? Alright, let's get into it. If you guys are not familiar with who I am, my name is Jeremiah with JeremiahVega.com. We are a lead generating agency for B2B companies and solopreneurs. We specialize in generating leads for you using LinkedIn, other platforms, as well as social media management, where we manage your social media accounts. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you want more practical advice on how to generate leads for your business. So what we're going to do is we are going to hop over to LinkedIn. If you haven't seen the video that I did, make sure that you look in the description below or look on this screen somewhere if you're watching this on YouTube on how to actually send personalized invites on LinkedIn to get leads. Alright, so I'll talk about how you can actually prospect by targeting certain demographics, okay? You want to base your mission statement around a specific demographic, alright? Once you narrow down who you want to target, you then will be accepted most of the time. A lot of the times, I'm not going to say most of the time, but a lot of the times. Once people accept you into the network, what's going to happen is, and this is for anytime someone new is in your network, you're going to get, it's going to come to your inbox and it's going to say, this person is now a connection, okay? So now at that point, you know that that person is a connection. So you know that based off your prospecting, that this person is your ideal, your potential prospect or potential client. You know that you could essentially reach out to them, right? So what you can do is you can simply go on to them and send a script. A lot of the times you can do this manually. There is software that you use. I don't really talk about how to use the software because I don't want you to get your account deactivated. I kind of touch on it, but a lot of websites, a lot of social media platforms don't like for you to use, software and stuff like that. But a lot of people use software, okay? And then, but if you want to do it manually or hire a virtual assistant or hire someone like me or my team to do it for you, what we'll do is we'll go by all of your new connections, reach out to them, and basically build a rapport with them. All right. So what we do when a person accepts us into our network, we simply send a message. All right. Now you want to make sure that you are thinking about something good to say when you're reaching out to someone, because you don't want to come across as spam. A lot of people do that. They're really aggressive when it comes to LinkedIn. A lot of people are just spamming and they're just so aggressive. It's ridiculous, okay? It's really ridiculous. A lot of people on LinkedIn are spamming. If this is you, please stop, okay? You want to make sure that you send a message that is of value. Test different messages, okay? So I like to end my messages when I reach out to look to build a rapport. I like to think about them first, and I want to come across as a human. I don't want to come across as somebody that's just copying and pasting the script. So I add a little flavor a lot of the times, and I test different things to see what works, all right? So I get a lot of people, I get a lot of responses when I just ask a question to see how they're doing and everything like that, and then just kind of introduce myself, let them know that I want to build a rapport with them, build a relationship with them since they're in my network. I might send them a video or an article that they may find useful based on their industry of who I'm targeting. Little things like that. You need to be creative if you're going to do this yourself. Otherwise, we can do it for you. All right, so let me give you guys an example on a message that I will test out to see if it works. Keep in mind that I'm trying to come across as a human being that just wants to collaborate. All right, I don't want to come across as somebody that's just hard selling and just being extremely aggressive and just sending out mass messages to people. Okay, so here it goes. Hey, name, what's going on? Saw you were in the marketing industry because that's the industry I targeted. So I wanted to reach out to you personally. I generate leads for small B2B companies and solopreneurs interested in running a LinkedIn campaign. And do an appointment setting for you if you were open to it. Did you want to collaborate and arrange a time to speak? Thanks in advance. Okay. Now I say brother because this is a personalized message. When I'm sending personalized messages, I want to be more specific. Like I said in the previous video, you can actually go on their profile, see what they have on their profile, and based on what their profile is, you can mention it in the messages, and that'll get a lot more response too. And I feel like they'll appreciate that more because you're not coming across as spam. And look to give value. Don't look to get clients. All right, let everything fall into place. All right, take your time if you're going to do this with yourself. If you're going to do this by yourself, you just need to be consistent. All right. If this is time consuming, because I know a lot of people may say this, if this is time consuming, you don't have a huge budget to like hire me. For one, I'm not that expensive. We're not that expensive in my personal opinion. And we give value. We generate guaranteed leads. But if you don't have a budget to hire an agency to do this for you, you can scrape off a couple of like $100 or something like that, which most people can if they really want to do it. You can go on Fiverr or this website called Upwork, and you can hire someone to be your virtual assistant and do this for you. And you can get people that for very low cost, depending on what country and depending on the person that you are looking to hire. All right, and you can hire them to do this for you. Okay, now I'll even go further by saying this can be easy for you to get done as far as hiring, because all you have to do is just show them some of the videos that I do. You don't even have to train them. Just say, watch this video, he shows you how to do it. I've done it before where I actually showed a video that was already existing on YouTube on how to do something and just sent it to them. Hey, watch this, I need this done. And it happened. That simple. I just showed them someone's video that's already been created. So if you want to go that route, you can. But other than that, if you just want to be creative, send your own messages. This is how you utilize LinkedIn as far as getting opportunities. It doesn't even necessarily have to be with generating leads or something like that. You can be using LinkedIn to get sponsorships. If you're a loan broker, I help a lot of loan brokers. You can use this as well because you're in the B2B niche. Okay. If you're looking for like opportunities, if you're looking for people to place ads on your blog or on your video to get video placement, LinkedIn is a great platform because that's where all of the professionals and business owners are hanging out at. So give value first and make sure that you are consistent. Once you send your first message, you go down the list of all of the people that are showing that are showing connection, that you're connecting. Is now a connection, is now a connection, is now a connection. Go down that list. Okay, go down that list. Somebody's going to respond to you for the most part. If it's good, if you have a solid script and you're asking a question at the end to get them a response, someone's going to respond to you. It's hard not to get response if you are reaching out to several people. Okay, keep in mind that if you don't have if you have just the basic version of it of LinkedIn, you could come across as spam. You don't want to get flagged by LinkedIn, so make sure that you're looking up the algorithm and stuff like that, and you're just applying by the rules so you don't get kicked out. So I'm encouraging you to look up the algorithms and stuff like that, and maybe in another video, if you place it in your comments or something like that, I can talk about the algorithm as far as what can get you flagged and stuff like that. I'll do the research if you guys are interested in knowing more about that. But if you're interested in getting more leads, make sure you head over to jeremiahvega.com. You'll see this beautiful layout here. You know, you can inquire about our services, check our services out, contact us, call or text us, however you want to do it. We do everything from customizing your landing pages to managing your social media accounts to running your campaigns using LinkedIn to getting you clients if you're a graphic designer using Craigslist. We even do something to where we can actually look up ads that are posted on Craigslist that is involving services that you may provide as well. So we can do all types of cool stuff, and I'm excited to hear what you guys say and what you want me to talk about. So JeremiahVegan.com, and we are signing out. Talk to you soon.